Ask any Zelda fan what they love about the series, and I guarantee that almost every time, one of their answers will be the music. Zelda music is a huge part of what makes this series so beloved, so special, from the classics like Gerudo Valley, The Song of Storms, Dragon Roost Island, to more recent themes with Breath of the Wild's Hyrule Castle or title theme. The game's music is a part of what gives Zelda games their soul. But not only is Zelda's music just straight up great music, it's also often riddled with references to older games. The most famous example being the Ballad of the Goddess, which is actually just Zelda's lullaby in reverse. So today, let's run through a few of my favourite musical Easter eggs and references in the Zelda series. The Wind Waker's Phantom Ganon is, in my opinion, the best iteration of the character so far. A shadow of black and blue fought multiple times throughout the story. His fight sequences are of course forms of the Dead Man's Volley, a Zelda staple involving repeatedly batting back the boss's magic until it hits them. Part of what makes the Wind Waker's Phantom Ganon fight so great is the theme music, a brilliant mashup of previous Ganon themes. The easiest to catch are the A Link to the Past Ganon battle theme, which makes up the first part of Phantom Ganon's theme, before it transitions into the Ocarina of Time Ganondorf battle theme. These are pretty well known, but there's actually a third Ganon theme here. The very start of the Phantom Ganon boss theme is actually a rendition of the sound effect which plays when Ganon appears in the very first Zelda game. Which is a great callback to the first Ganon fight in the series. This isn't the only musical reference in The Wind Waker though. Many of the game's tracks share similarities with older Zelda music, like how Outset Island or Forest Haven's themes reference Kokiri Forest, or Windfall Island's theme references Kakariko Village. But a slightly more obscure musical reference is the theme of Jaboon, the water spirit. Jaboon is a giant anglerfish who resided on Great Fish Isle until it was destroyed by Ganondorf. After the attack, he shelters in a cave behind Outset Island, where he gifts Link the third Goddess Pearl. His appearance and role bear a heavy resemblance to another aquatic deity, Lord Jabu Jabu from Ocarina of Time, of whom Jaboon is apparently a descendant. Fittingly, Jaboon's theme music is incredibly similar to the theme music of Jabu Jabu's Belly, Ocarina of Time's third dungeon. Lorule Castle has, without a doubt, my absolute favourite final dungeon theme in the series. A marching piece which starts light and gets more intense as you progress through the castle, eventually adding a choir and mixing in Ganon's theme as Link climbs higher. A lot of Lorule Castle's theme is actually just the Hyrule Castle theme in reverse, fitting for the same castle in a parallel, upside down world. A far more obscure secret is found in Yuga's first battle theme, when Link encounters him in the Eastern Palace. This battle theme has a simple melody, occasionally interrupted by Yuga's main theme. But if we reverse the main battle section of the theme, we end up with a familiar track. It's the Ganon boss fight theme from A Link to the Past. Yuga is most likely the Lorulian counterpart to Ganondorf, being a sorcerer with a pointed nose, red hair and pale green skin, so it's great to hear a classic Ganon theme in the music for Yuga's first boss fight. Majora's Mask's masks are among the most innovative, satisfying and straight up weird items in the Zelda series. Transformation masks like the Zora, Goron, Deku or Fierce Deity masks allow Link to take on the forms and abilities of different races, and even the regular masks often grant him new skills or unlock new dialogue with the world's characters. Masks are usually awarded to Link for the completion of various side quests, though some are obtained through the main story and others bought from shops, but regardless, when Link collects one, he'll hold it up, a jingle will play, and the mask is his. This jingle might sound familiar. It's actually the sound effect for getting a major item in Adventure of Link, the second Zelda game on the NES, which is a great reference that's easily missed. The Wind Ruins is found in the southwest of the Minish Cap's Hyrule, accessible only through the perilous swamp to the north. It's an eerie, forgotten place. Crumbling stone and ancient Armos litter the pathway which leads to the Fortress of Winds, the abandoned home of the enigmatic Wind Tribe. Being so strongly connected to the element of wind, it's fitting that the Wind Ruins music references this. A little ways into the track, we hear these notes. Which is the sound effect of Zelda 1's Recorder, an item which calls a magical whirlwind to carry Link around the map. Within the Fortress of Winds, Link finds the Ocarina of Wind, an item which functions pretty much the same way as the Recorder, and even plays the same tune, so it's great to hear this little sequence in the area's music. In my opinion, Twilight Princess's soundtrack is one of the most immersive in the series, perfectly capturing everything from the peaceful Ordon village all the way to the bizarre, alien Twilight realm. This extends to the game's dungeons too. The music perfectly captures the atmosphere. One of the best examples of this is the theme for the Goron Mines, which has a simple, repeating melody of low, echoing notes, giving the impression of someone mining or hammering iron. Despite how simple it is, it was already one of my favourite dungeon themes in the game, and so it absolutely blew my mind when I found out that it references another Zelda song. The first 8 notes are incredibly similar to the Goron lullaby from Majora's Mask. With the slight exception of the last 2 notes, it's almost perfect. And I never realised it until I started working on this video. I'm pretty sure it'd be too much of a coincidence for 2 separate Goron themes to have these same sequence of notes, so I'm pretty sure it is a callback to a game earlier on in the child timeline, and to a different tribe of Gorons in the parallel land of Termina. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like or subscribe if you haven't already for more Zelda content. Cheers guys, and I'll see you next time.